Back Injury Prevention, a safety meeting video brought to you by weeklysafety.com. Welcome to this safety meeting. Today we're focusing on a topic that affects nearly every type of worker, preventing back injuries. Back pain and strain are among the most common causes of missed workdays, yet they're often overlooked until the damage is already done. Fortunately, most back injuries are preventable with proper awareness, smart habits, and safe lifting techniques. Why back injuries happen? Even with all the equipment, tools, and automation used today, many tasks still rely on manual effort. Whether you're lifting, carrying, pushing, or pulling, your back is involved. Over time, repetitive stress and awkward posture can wear it down, or a single wrong move can cause a painful back injury. Back injuries often result from exceeding what the muscles, tendons, or discs can handle. That could mean lifting a heavy load, twisting while carrying, bending repeatedly, or standing with poor posture for extended periods. Fatigue, vibration, and poor workstation setup also play a role. These injuries may seem minor at first, but many become chronic or disabling if not addressed early. There's no one-size-fits-all limit for lifting. What's safe for one person might be risky for another, depending on the situation, technique, and physical condition. It's not just about how heavy something is, it's about how it's lifted, how far it's carried, and how often the task is repeated. Think before you lift. Before moving any object, take a moment to assess the situation. Know what you're lifting. Check the size, shape, and condition of the item. Are there sharp edges or slippery surfaces? Can you get a solid grip? Would gloves help? Then, if you have to carry it, think about the path you'll take. Make sure it's clear of cords, spills, clutter, or anything that could cause a slip or trip. Don't just assume the way is safe, but make sure to walk it and check. Know where the item will be set down and make sure the space is ready. Planning your lift isn't a waste of time, it's actually a way to prevent serious strain on your back. If the item you are trying to lift or carry is awkward, unstable, or too heavy, ask for help or consider using equipment. Don't let pride, pressure, or time constraints push you into making an unsafe lift. Use safe lifting techniques. When you're ready to lift, start by getting close to the object. Keep your feet about shoulder width apart and place them near the base of the load. Face the object directly and center yourself in front of it. Bend at the knees and squat down, keeping your back as straight as possible. Use your legs to do the lifting. Grab the object securely with both hands, using your whole hand rather than just your fingers. As you lift, straighten your legs slowly while maintaining a strong, upright posture. The motion should be steady and controlled. Avoid jerking or snapping the load off the ground. If you can't lift it slowly, you probably shouldn't be lifting it at all. Keep the object close to your body with your elbows tucked in. Holding something at arm's length increases the strain dramatically and raises the risk of injury. Avoid twisting or overreaching. While lifting or carrying an object, don't twist at the waist. If you need to turn, move your feet and turn your whole body. Your shoulders should stay aligned with your hips. Twisting is one of the most common mistakes that leads to a back injury. Never bend at the waist to pick something up or put it down. To lower a load, squat with your knees and reverse the same careful movements you used to lift it. If the load must be placed below waist level, take extra care to lower it properly. Don't drop it or let your form break down just because you're close to being done. Safe lifting means using good technique from start to finish. If you're lifting with a partner, both people should use proper lifting methods. Communicate clearly so you lift and lower at the same time. Uneven movements can throw off your balance and lead to injury. Carry smarter, not harder. Sometimes the risk isn't just in the lift, it's in the carry. Holding a load in one hand or balancing it on your shoulder creates uneven stress on your back. Whenever possible, use both hands and keep the load centered. If you're carrying multiple items, don't stack them so high that you can't see. And don't carry more than you can safely manage, even if it means taking a second trip. A shortcut isn't worth a strained back. When handling multiple loose or awkward items, place them in a box or container first. This makes them easier to carry and reduces the chances of dropping something or twisting your body to compensate for a shifting load. Avoid situations where coworkers add more items onto something you're already carrying. That extra weight can throw off your balance or exceed your strength limit. Use equipment when you can. One of the best ways to prevent back injuries is to use the right tools. Carts, dollies, pallet jacks, forklifts, and hand trucks are all designed to reduce the need for manual lifting. Whenever possible, use them. If a box is especially heavy or difficult to grip, consider repacking it into smaller containers. Use tools with suction handles to improve your grip on flat surfaces. If something is over 50 pounds, bring in a second person or use a mechanical aid. Don't let the load control you. Pushing a load is generally safer than pulling. Pushing allows you to use the larger muscles in your legs and maintain better control. Pulling, on the other hand, increases the chance of strain and makes it harder to react if something goes wrong. It also helps to have materials delivered closer to where they'll be used. This reduces the number of lifts and carries required throughout the day. Don't ignore fatigue. When you're tired, your lifting form suffers and your back injury risk goes up. If you feel worn out while carrying or lifting, stop and rest. Don't try to power through when your body is telling you to pause. If you're in the middle of lifting something and feel your grip slipping or your balance shifting, stop. Set the load down carefully and reassess the situation before trying again. Safety comes from knowing your limits and responding to warning signs. Maintain a clean work area. Good housekeeping is another important part of back safety. When floors are cluttered, wet, uneven, or poorly lit, the risk of slips and trips increases, and carrying a load while navigating a messy area only makes things worse. Make sure walkways, storage areas, and workstations are kept clean and free from hazards. If your job involves moving materials indoors, especially in tight spaces, even small obstacles can create big risks. Keeping your environment clean and organized helps you focus on proper lifting techniques without being distracted or forced into awkward movements. Protect your back every day. Back injuries don't just happen in extreme situations. They happen during everyday tasks like stacking boxes, shifting materials, or bending to grab something off the floor. Every time you lift, carry, or move something, you're either protecting your back or putting it at risk. Safe lifting habits should become second nature. Make them part of your routine, not just something you do when reminded. With proper planning, good posture, the right tools, and a clean workspace, you can avoid many of the injuries that keep workers off the job. Your back supports everything you do. Treat it with care. Thank you for attending this safety meeting. Stay aware, stay prepared, and stay safe.